Mary is getting proposed to today. Like my sister is getting proposed to today. Nobody can tell me that God cannot be trusted. Nobody can tell me that God isn't real. Our day started with first picking up the t-shirts, which the idea to make those shirts, guys, was an idea I got the day before. And I was like, how can I make this possible? So I made my way to the mall and they were able to process 60 shirts. And this is the day that we're picking up, but this was day yesterday. So the back just says God can be trusted, because that is the fullness of this testimony, that God can be trusted. Got the kiddo son, I picked up matcha frap, and I made my way home. And you guys will not believe what happened to me. Like my son decided to crash out on me for so long, but Leslie and Minister Jesse to the rescue. We packed up some things and headed straight for the venue. The decor was setting up and I wanted to make sure that everything was on point. So guys, I actually anticipated that Mary was going to run out, and so we had practiced it. And that is exactly what ended up happening. Watch. And then we continued to assist the decor. At this point, people were starting to come in, which I love that. I emphasized to everybody that this was white people time, not black people time. We got to look at the ring, and it was shining, and everything was coming together. And then at this point, I started to head back home. Shout out to Peace, because Mary was under the impression that she was coming to pick me up to help her with the photo shoot. And homegirl on this FaceTime told me that she is not bringing the shirt that we discussed for her to wear. But I was like, no problem. I'm not going to give you pressure and potentially ruin the surprise. So I said, we move. I got dressed. She came to me. She had a bonnet on, and I literally had to find a way to convince her to put on a wig without making it too hot. At this point, we needed to find a way to stall, because AP and FL were making it a bit late, but it all worked out. And I decided to leave and go drop off the photo shoot stuff, quote unquote, at the venue. Then I came back to her and we headed out. Like the whole thing was just so emotional, because the big deal about this is that Mary has waited and tarried, and especially to be the oldest sibling, and for God to just do it for her. So this isn't just about somebody being dramatic because of a proposal. This is about someone who has waited on the Lord and has trusted God for what she wants, and not settling, and trusted God that his promises will come to pass. Like, I was in tears all day, honestly. I was really in tears all day. There's even a clip of me. I'll insert it here. She collected flowers from friends and family, and then this part almost took me out when she saw my mom, because only God knows the heart and the prayers of her mother. Honestly, at this point, everybody was literally bawling, because this was us being a witness to the fulfillment of the promises of God. Yes! Right after that, Leslie and I headed to her house, and I grabbed her dress and we headed back to the venue so that she can change. And look at my sis looking like a snack in 1,000. And anyway, I'm just happy. All in all, I was just happy that everything turned out well and that the glory of the Lord really showed out. We will see you guys at the wedding.